This is Scarlett Fox reporting with head volleyball coach Stephen McRoberts. Coach, you guys are currently sitting 7th in the SEC right now, and you have 7 matches left this season. What will a win tonight do for this team?
Well, I think it just gives us a lot of confidence, now that we're here in November last month. We got a tough schedule coming up with some tough home matches and some tough road matches. Any win right now for all the teams that are here right here in the middle of the pack. I mean, you look at from basically position 5 all the way down to position 12, and it's jumbled up. So any win you can get kind of helps you position yourself for late in the season. I feel like we've got to, win 5 or 6 here to even be considered to go to the NCAA tournament. So beating a team like Arkansas, who's a top 50 RPI team, would be huge.
Nikita Clare now holds all 3 career blocking records. What sort of standard does that set for this team defensively?
Well, to her credit, she's the type of player that even this week has gone to Ronaldo, our assistant coach, and said, hey, I need extra work. And she came in early one day before practice to work on things. So that's the type of leadership that we need from our upperclassmen, that they're the ones that are willing to go that extra mile. And it's somebody who's not only a significant player for us, but somebody who's setting records for your team. And I think that's something that the underclassmen will see is like, okay, there's a reason why she's where she's at. It's not just because she's talented, but because she's willing to put in the extra work. Yeah, and it all starts with us at the block. We're towards the bottom of the conference in stuff blocks, but I think definitely in the last 3 weeks we're getting a lot of quality touches at the net. So it's not necessarily showing up in our number of blocks, even though we've had some good matches. It's more about getting that first touch, slowing the ball down, and she and Ty are both at the top of the list on making that happen.
Speaking of Ty Laporte, she is currently just killing it consistency-wise. She's 5th in the conference right now, 33rd in the nation in hitting percentage. What has that done for you guys, and what kind of depth does that provide at the net?
Well, definitely with her and Nikita being opposite and both hitting for such a high percentage this year, it's nice because one of them's on the floor all the time. Teams have to respect us in the middle, which can help our players hit for a higher percentage, have more opportunities of one-on-one blocks. Yeah, Ty, I think ever since, we were about a month in, and then the light switch came on, and all of a sudden she just started playing lights out, and she's been our most consistent offensive player since then. I mean, I guess about a week or 2 ago she passed Nikita in hitting percentage, and that would have been the first time she's done that in the year and a half that I've been here. And so it's just nice to see. It's nice to see her finish out her senior year on such a high note, and I know she wants to finish out this last month the same way that she's played the last the last month that we've been competing.
Well, scouting out Arkansas now, you're up against the 2 offensive players in the league. How exactly can Christian Brashear come in and play a role defensively to keep them from scoring?
Well, they have, in my opinion, the best player in the league, their outside hitter, Pilar. And she had 35 kills against us the first time we played, which is crazy, And she's also had, I think, 2 other matches in the conference where she had at least 30 kills. She's leading the league in kills per set. She's going to get her kills. We know that. What we did a good job of the first time that we played them is everybody else. We just kind of slowed everybody else down. Arkansas hit for a high percentage against us, but it just seemed like in transition we handled ourselves well and took advantage of the opportunities that we needed to pull out the win there. Kristen, kind of even going back to what I said about Nikita, this week she got with Angela and said, I need to come in and get some extra reps in. So it's nice when you get into the last week of the season and you've got players that are asking for extra, because this is typically the time of the season where most of the team's just ready to shut it down, and because it's a hard part. I mean, we've been going hard for 3.5 months, and when I say shut it down, I mean it's a mental thing. And so that the fact that we have players that aren't satisfied with their performances, and they're players that are actually playing pretty well overall. It's nice for us as a team, and hopefully that'll translate into our match against Arkansas, but also translate for us as a team as a whole as we end the season.
Thank you so much, Coach, and good luck to you guys tonight.
Thank you.